Hello friends, my name is Ryan. I'm going to tell you a story named The Disappearance of Madeleine McCann, a mystery that shook the world, which is a very amazing story full of twists. So, let's start. It was the summer of 2007, and the McCann family, Jerry, Kate, and their 3 children, were vacationing in the picturesque coastal town of Praia da Luz in Portugal. The family had rented a cozy apartment in a resort, with warm Mediterranean breezes and golden sunsets creating an atmosphere of perfect serenity. But as you'll soon discover, appearances can be deceiving. On the evening of May 3rd, after a day of playing by the pool and enjoying the sunshine, Jerry and Kate decided to dine at a tapas restaurant within the resort. It was a short distance from their apartment, and they felt safe leaving their 3 children asleep inside, with periodic checks every 20 minutes. It was a decision they would regret for the rest of their lives. The night began uneventfully. The couple took turns checking on the kids, ensuring everything was fine. At 9:05 p.m., Jerry went to the apartment and found the children sound asleep. He returned to the restaurant, feeling reassured. But at 10 p.m., when Kate went to check, she found the unimaginable. Madeleine, their eldest daughter, was gone. Her bed was empty, and the window, which had been shut earlier, was wide open. Panic surged through Kate as she screamed, "Madeleine is gone! They've taken her!" The restaurant patrons rushed to help, and soon the entire resort was in chaos. People combed through the resort grounds, calling Madeleine's name, but there was no trace of her. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. Local police were called, and the investigation began. But from the very start, there were glaring issues. The crime scene was not secured properly, allowing dozens of people to walk in and out of the apartment. Potential evidence was contaminated, and crucial time was lost. The media frenzy that followed only added to the confusion. As the days turned into weeks, suspicion began to spread like wildfire. The police initially believed it was a straightforward case of abduction, but soon they started looking closer to home. The McCanns themselves fell under scrutiny. People whispered, could the parents have been involved? The police theory was shocking. They suggested that Madeleine might have died in the apartment due to an accident, and the parents had staged the abduction to cover it up. It seemed unthinkable, but the media ran with the story, painting Jerry and Kate as cold and calculating. The couple's every move was dissected, their grief questioned, and their intentions doubted. Meanwhile, other leads surfaced. Witnesses reported seeing a man carrying a child near the resort around the time of Madeleine's disappearance. He was described as a white male, with dark hair, walking hurriedly toward the beach. Could he have been the kidnapper? The description fit no one in the McCann circle, but it also led nowhere. Private investigators were hired by the McCanns, and their search took them across Europe and beyond. Tips poured in from all corners of the world. Madeleine was reportedly sighted in Morocco, Spain, and even India, but none of these leads bore fruit. Each new clue brought hope, only for it to be dashed moments later. It was an emotional rollercoaster that left the McCanns drained and desperate. Years passed, but the mystery only deepened. In 2013, a new team from Scotland Yard launched a fresh investigation, called Operation Grange. They sifted through old evidence, re-interviewed witnesses, and explored new theories. One of these theories centered around a group of local workers who had access to the resort. Could they have been involved? The trail seemed promising, but eventually went cold. Another theory pointed to human trafficking. Madeleine's blonde hair and blue eyes matched the profile of children targeted by traffickers. But again, there was no concrete evidence to support this grim possibility. The lack of closure was maddening for everyone involved. Then, in 2020, a shocking revelation emerged. German authorities announced they had a new suspect, a man named Christian Bruckner. He was a convicted pedophile with a history of violent crimes, living in Portugal at the time of Madeleine's disappearance. Phone records placed him near the resort that night, and he had allegedly spoken about abducting a child. For the first time in years, it seemed like the case might finally be solved. But as of now, Christian Bruckner has not been charged, and Madeleine's fate remains unknown. The McCann family continues to hold on to hope, clinging to the belief that their daughter is still alive. Their search for answers is a testament to the strength of parental love, even in the face of unbearable uncertainty. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann is more than just a mystery, it's a cautionary tale about trust, safety, and the fragility of life. It's a story that has captivated the world, leaving us with more questions than answers. Who took Madeleine, and why? Will we ever know the truth? And now, dear friends, as we part ways, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to our channel for more stories filled with suspense, mystery, and twists. Who knows what tale we'll unravel next? Until then, stay safe, and good night.